My wife and I started dating 43 years ago. That's when we first started, 43 years ago. This is my impersonation of my wife every single ride ever taken for 43 years. This is my wife. Look out! Oh! You know how many wrecks I've had in 43 years? 0 wrecks. 0 wrecks, 43 years. 43 years of... Look out! I tell her every time, I'm in this car too. I'm not trying to kill us. You guys are NASCAR fans around here, I'm guessing? Yeah? Hooters still has a race car in the NASCAR. What do you suppose the airbags are like in that car? I'll bet that driver can't wait to run into something. Bam! That's a stupid joke. I got my very first speeding ticket. I was 16 years old, 2 weeks after I got my driver's license. 2 weeks. My dad owned a car rental franchise. I was driving a brand new 72 Camaro, and I saw a friend of mine on his motorcycle. Said, "Hey, get that Camaro. We'll cruise around in this thing. Park that thing and let's go." And he had his helmets with him, so he put those on. You ever try and talk her out of a speeding ticket wearing a helmet? Not good. My all-time ticket, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. 118 and a 35. Thank you very much. Let me tell you how I got that ticket. My brother and I were cleaning and gassing rental cars. We were picking them up at the airport, and we were running them to the wash shed at the opposite end of the airport on a road that paralleled the runway. And I told the judge, "Well, what I think happened, sir, is the officer with the radar unit must have picked up a jet that was landing." I worked for free that summer. Earlier I was talking about getting old. I'll tell you another story about getting old. You'll like this one too. A couple of summers ago, my nephew and my son and I, we were on our back deck and we were drinking. We started about 7 p.m. It's now after midnight. We're not even going into the house to pee anymore. Everybody's gone to bed. We're just peeing in the backyard. I like to say that because all the guys nod like, yeah, of course. It's exactly what you do at that point. But at one point, all three of us, we walked down the steps of my deck, and we all line up side by side. There's a hedge between my yard and my neighbor's yard. And at the time, I was 62, my nephew was 42, and my son was 22. And we all start to pee at the same time. My stream is just going straight down. I'm not even making it to the hedge. I'm this far from the hedge, you know. My 42-year-old nephew's peeing into the middle of the hedge. My 22-year-old son is arcing it over the hedge into the neighbor's yard. We all just look at this and start laughing. My son looks down and he goes, "I think I can see into the future." My 42-year-old nephew in the middle goes, "I have never been more depressed in my entire life." And then they both turn to me for some kind of wisdom, and I go,